These people kind of want to identify themselves, so go back and first.
Well, this is honoring American veterans. We're honoring what they're doing and honoring the families.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
We ask your divine blessing upon our assembly this day as we gather to pay tribute and honor to the brave young men and young women who serve diligently in the armed forces of the United States in various posts across this globe.
But we want to thank you very much for being here and helping us honor the great families of the deployed veterans that are out there protecting the freedom on Armed Forces Day.
It is my hope that every family with the members serving in the armed forces will display the Blue Star banner. It is my further hope that everyone shows support for the families who displays these banners.
Those of you that are old enough to remember, back in the 60s and the 70s, we kind of forgot what we were supposed to be doing, and we didn't show our support. And those that were against the war decided they tried to split the warrior and the war, which didn't work then, and it won't work now. We can't have our soldiers coming home, people calling them baby killers and spitting on them like they did in the 60s and 70s. We cannot let that happen, and it's going to take events like this so that our soldiers know that we are behind them 100%. Thank you very much.
Certainly the efforts of 145 to recognize the Gold Star families and the Blue Star families here today is not only outstanding and commendable, it's the right thing to do. I'm a Blue Star father myself, with a son in the United States Army, with 4 tours in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. So like many of you, I know the loneliness, the heartbreak, and the worry when your young man or a relative or a blood relative is in the theater of combat. And as our young men and women serve in the Armed Forces of the United States, not only the active guard, not only the active service, but the Guard and Reserve, and they're called upon to perform their duty. Let us hold them in our hearts, and let's hope God will hold them in His hand. But at the same time, as good neighbors, as members of the American family, whether it's here in Avon or whether it's some other community throughout this great nation of ours, let us hold our neighbors in our hearts and our hands as their loved ones protect our freedom. So I thank Avon Post 145, the Auxiliary of 145, the Sons of American Legion 145, and I thank each and every one of you for being here today, because you are holding them, their families, close to your heart. It's a wonderful community, and I thank you for the great honor of sharing some of these thoughts with you. Thank you.
Again, I commend each of you for participating in this important event today. We owe a great deal of gratitude to the members of our armed forces, and I am pleased to offer my sincerest appreciation to each of you. Sincerely, Dick Lugar, United States Senator.
And if you can just imagine what Christmas like, the night before where you can't sleep and you've got that anticipation of Christmas, magnify that over 1,000 times. And that's just kind of what it means to us to receive the letters. And we know you're all busy, with the kids and trying to keep the house up and running. And anybody who's ever had a deployment knows that, the minute your loved one's gone, your kid's going to break something for the first time, the car's going to break, the washing machine's going to break, all in one day, and that's just the beginning of it. And for you to take time out of your days and to write to us, to show up at events like this and our homecomings, it means more and more than you can ever even dream of. And I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the support, and we just love you all, and God bless.
You have to experience it. You have to feel it when you give that Blue Star banner to a family that has somebody that's serving, and you can see it in their face. I mean, the moment you hand it to them, how proud they are that they're being recognized, how proud they are that their son or daughter is being recognized, and that they're being embraced by us. And at the event, they were also being embraced by the community. So that's the embrace that I felt from every single family. And it just made me feel so good. And that's something that I'll never forget. It touched me and will touch me for the rest of my life. And it's something that I feel I hope I can do this every year for however long I can do it, and make it bigger and better.